guys, welcome to Soul Insightful Tarot. My name is Carol, and I am an intuitive channeler led here to share messages from the divine. Hang on, guys, I forgot to put my glasses on. Okay, all right, wow, all right, so that's actually part of this message, okay? So hang on a second. So this is kind of impromptu, I'm not gonna lie. Spirit wants to bring forward some messages, okay, about the redos, rewrites, returns, and reconciliations that are very clearly coming in soon for many of you, okay? So I'm going to bring these messages forward the best as I, or damn it, as best I can, okay? All right, give me a second. Clear and ground the energy. So I've been channeling some stuff about this, okay, over recent days. And, you know, and it's funny, like when I clicked on record, and I'm going to leave it because it's part of the message, I didn't have my glasses on, right? My reading glasses, okay? So I wouldn't be able to see the messages clearly, okay? And that's a big part of this message. So when we have people, and many of you will be having people returning from the past, wanting to reconnect, okay? And there are, you know, two lenses we could look through, okay? Ego or soul, okay? So just like me, if I didn't put my glasses on for this, I wouldn't be able to see clearly. So you can kind of think, you know, of looking at the eyes through ego as having your glasses off, right? Things may not be completely clear. They may be fuzzy. You may misread a message, right? But if you're looking through the eyes of soul, right? You have your glasses on. You're seeing things clearly, right? You're able to intuit, discern, and choose. I literally just heard that. Intuit, discern, and choose from a higher perspective, okay? Now, I'm going to quickly qualify this. I don't think I really need to say this for many people, but for somebody I might, okay? I am not talking about abusers returning. You know, if somebody harshly mistreated you, you know, and it's going to be up to you what you revisit. Like if someone is an actual narcissist, I probably wouldn't fling that door open. Now, I'm not talking about he's a narcissist because he was an asshole. That's not what a narcissist is. I'm talking about an actual disordered person, right? You know, so use your good judgment, okay? But, you know, what Spirit's wanting to highlight here, right? Good people make bad choices, right? Hurt people hurt people. So, and, you know, does that mean we completely write them off forever? Now, you have a choice. You always have a choice. You do not have to welcome anybody back that you've had some sort of distance, falling out, or separation with, okay? But in many cases, a lot of these, I'm hearing divine rewrite, a lot of these second chances, you know, or new opportunities for things that didn't move forward in the way we had hoped in the past. Now having the chance to move forward, they are divinely guided, okay? In many of these circumstances, there were karmic lessons, there was trauma, wounding to be healed for a connection to have a really good chance of getting off the ground and being successful. So that's why many of these things didn't work out in the past. There was still karma to clear, lessons to learn, healing to be done, releasing to be done, whatever it was, okay? So, in other words, the divine wants you to, you know, be sure when people are returning that we are looking through our, you know, glasses, seeing clearly from the soul, and not, you know, glasses off through the ego, you know, so we can take full advantage of, I'm hearing the blessings about to be bestowed on us, okay, or bestowed on us. So let's dig in, okay, to what I was receiving here. Now, if we are choosing from an ego space, right, we are choosing from a place of past pain, resentment, contempt. I'm hearing the word condemnation, fear, anger. It's a more closed off perspective, right? If we are looking at things or choosing from a soul space, okay, we are embracing understanding, compassion, forgiveness, faith, and grace, right? It's more of an open perspective. So when somebody returns into our life, we have no idea if they've changed, how much they've changed, okay, unless we, engage with them, okay? Now, I'm not talking about somebody popping up in your DMs with a dick pic, right? Or at 3 a.m., hey, you up? We're not talking about that. But if somebody is coming forward and, I was thinking about you, I'm wondering how you are, if you just roll your eyes and don't respond, you could be missing out on something. Many of us, over the last, I'm going to say they're giving me the number 5, okay? Especially the last 5 years, we've been, ascending, healing, clearing. This is happening on a global level. Not everybody, okay, but many are. So if we've changed over, past years or months, right? Why is it so hard to believe that maybe somebody else has also changed, grown, healed, cleared their karma, are now seeing things differently? So in other words, don't shoot yourself in the foot. If you are still interested in reconnecting with somebody that comes forward to reconnect with you, it might be worth a look, okay? I know there are, let's just say content creators, and depending on what you've been ingesting, okay, a past person doesn't deserve a second chance, or, and when, leave the past in the past. Leaving the past in the past is about leaving what happened in the past in the past. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to leave a person in the past. If, you still feel it's, in alignment, or there's potential, or you would like the opportunity to see where it goes. So never let anybody talk you out of taking a second chance or a second look, right? Or getting more information about someone that you've been in some state of disconnection from, because it's none of their business, right? This is about you, the choices you want to make. You've grown, healed, learned, ascended, right? If you are in that space, you are capable. You have everything you need to discern what's a right or wrong, right? Opportunity for you. And maybe some of these people coming back too, you'll see they haven't changed. Nothing's different. And then all you do is you simply close the door and say, okay, now I know. All right. It's funny. I was just hearing a backup alarm. I don't know if the camera will have picked that up, when a truck backs up. So definitely a sign, right? And you can always do that. If you do start talking to somebody that wants to come back and reconnect, and you don't like where the conversation is going, if you don't like the way it's feeling, right, emotionally or intuitively, you can always back out. But I think, a big part of the reason Spirit wants me to come forward with this is, okay, what I'm hearing is we only regret the chances we don't take. Okay, so in other words, and it's funny, hang on, I'm hearing a song, Stevie Nicks, I Can't Wait. And at one point in the song, she says, how will we feel 20 years from now? So, keep this in mind, because if the divine is bringing someone back around, right, in a higher vibration, transformed, changed, ascending, right? And you snub your nose at it because you're too stuck in ego, right? How will you feel about that in 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, So just things to consider, okay? Nobody is telling anybody here you have to let somebody back in. But this is just, messages, okay, to ask you to consider these things, because I do feel for many of you, these returns are literally, I'm hearing on the precipice of coming in, and I'm seeing it in my latest round of readings. I've recorded Libra, Aries, Cap, and Leo, and the message is strong that these are people coming back in different, okay? And in a way that I haven't seen. I've been tracking these karmic energies and cycles for 5 years. I have never seen such a leveled up masculine collective as I'm receiving now, okay? And the feminine collective, you've been leveling up too. In many ways, you have been setting the tone. We aren't doing third party low vibration anymore. So if the feminine energy sets that tone and rises up, guess what? The masculine collective has no choice but to rise up to meet them. Otherwise, there's, our entire species will die out. So, they're showing me the High Priestess card, and I'm hearing Pace Car, right? So, and, it makes sense, right? So let's dig into this a little more. One thing I'm hearing, with reconnections, listen to your heart, right? The heart space is the soul. The mind is the ego, okay? So you want to make choices from the heart space. I'm actually hearing Roxette, Listen to Your Heart, okay? That's an older song. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why, but listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. And, if something, you're never going to miss anything that's truly, really meant for you, right? But what Spirit is saying too is, don't snub your nose at an opportunity, create more karma, so just be open, okay? I mean, that's the biggest thing I can say with that. Okay, open to new possibilities for, this or the reconnection. Okay, they're showing me the emoji, that like the shh emoji, right? So here's the deal. When people from our past come back into our lives, there's probably been some static, breakups, harsh words said. Maybe you vented about this to family or friends. They saw it happen, whatever. So when somebody comes back around to reconnect, one of the best things you can do for yourself is keep it quiet, okay? Until you know what you want to do with this reconnection, until it's on some sort of firm or stable foundation. Our loved ones love us, and they never want to see somebody that hurt us or a situation that caused pain bring in more pain, right? But it's not their decision, okay? Especially if you're on a, spiritual journey of sorts. You may be aware of the spiritual aspects of things, whereas people might not be, okay? So Spirit's advice is to keep it quiet. The other thing is too, people may be jealous. You don't want other people infusing crap into, glasses, right? Your clarity about something or about a decision you're going to make. Evil eye is a real thing, right? So just keep that in mind, okay? Okay. The other thing Spirit's bringing forward is, when you reconnect with them, and it may take 5-10 conversations to kind of discern where they are, right? They're going to come in differently, okay? But they probably won't come in perfect. Why? Because nobody's perfect, okay? So, and I always say this in my general readings, what you're looking for when somebody from the past returns is accountability, okay, for whatever their part of the falling out, dismantling, separation was. Responsibility, taking responsibility for the reconnection moving forward, okay, via consistent effort over time. So you may not have discernment in a week, 2 days, or even a month about how this person is going to invest in the reconnection or the connection. So it's going to take some time. Okay. Now, this is your cue to invest incrementally, right? So, ego either shuts the door completely or jumps into things, and we're not doing that in this new cycle. So, if don't obsess over it, right? In the mental space, don't give all of your heart immediately, right? Or your body, right? In many cases. So in other words, invest in kind. If they're putting the effort in, you put an equal amount of effort into the reconnection. That way things stay balanced, right? Okay. So take your time with it. Ask yourself as you're reconnecting with somebody, how are they different? Am I seeing, evidence that they've learned lessons, right? Are they more transparent? Are they opening up? If they have a problem with vulnerability, are they willing to be more vulnerable, right? Are they meeting me where I am? Okay. Or, making the attempt to. So just some things to consider. Okay. And I was channeling a song before I even clicked on, and this came back in a DMDF reading. Oh my God, probably a year ago. Okay. And I'm not just talking about twin flame connections here or divine counterparts. In fact, some of this return energy may be family members, maybe friends, okay, employers, coworkers, whatever it is, okay, coming back in differently. Now, again, some people will not have changed, okay? In that case, you know what to do. Just shut the door again. That's why you invest incrementally too, right? So if you want to give a reconnection a chance, right? If you don't jump all in, it's much easier to walk away, to close the door, right? I know for me, I've had a couple of exes over the last few years send me a message. I didn't even respond. Well, they were abusive to me. I'm not interested in revisiting abusive connections. I'm not going to open up to that. Now, there are a few reconnections I would desire, so I'm willing to be open to that, right? So again, intuition, right? And discernment, that's going to be huge. So, the song, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I was hearing was I'm Free by Kenny Loggins, okay? Looking into your eyes, I know I'm right. If there's anything worth my love, it's worth a fight. We only get one chance. Nothing ties our hands. You're what I want. Listen to me. Nothing I want is out of my reach. I'm free. Heaven helps the man who fights his fear. Love's the only thing that keeps me here. Okay? You're the reason that I'm hanging on. My heart's staying where my heart belongs. I'm free, right? So, and I love that. Heaven helps the man who fights his fears. So, with a lot of this return energy, there is fear. We've been hurt before, right? I'm hearing once bitten, twice shy, right? But, if somebody is coming back in, authentic, transparent, and transformed, and there's still love there, there's still the desire to explore it, nothing I want is out of my reach. Don't let anybody or anything talk you out of an opportunity that you want to take, okay? All right, let's get some messages. Now, many are, and this will probably be more of a romantic spin. I did get some messages from returning people for the collective. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So yes, you know, some of the people returning to you, and some of you may have many, okay, so be ready. They've learned the spiritual lessons, okay? This is going to be especially relevant for deep soulmate, divine counterpart, twin flame connections, okay? They've learned, and they're grateful for it. For many of you, there have been people stuck in karmic cycles or thinking that, you know, they wanted to play the field, and they've only found out, I compare others to you, that nothing else measured up. And that's why they're coming back. Right? I'm hearing a song, Gerry Rafferty. It's been you right down the line, okay? And some people, you know, again, we don't see things until we see them. Now, if you want to, you know, judge somebody for that and say the door's shut, that's up to you, okay? But don't shoot yourself in the foot, right? So, I don't want to let you go. And that's why many of these people, right, will be returning, you know, and I do feel there's this, and they're showing me a foot on the gas pedal, right? There is some divine pressure here to make moves towards our heart's desire, okay? You know, because time is ticking on some of these opportunities, you know, because it is time, right? Divine timing is like now, all right? So let's go ahead to this deck. Okay. Karma. Someone from the past reemerges in your life. This gives you the opportunity to handle things differently than you did before. Stand firmly in your power, yet stand also in the light of love. The universe is presenting you with a fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma linked to this relationship. Now, we do a lot of clearing, releasing, forgiving, and healing on our own. That's our job. But for many of you, and again, I told you this, the universe is presenting you a lot of these redos, rewrites, returns, reconciliations, divinely guided, okay? And here's some guidance. Release the past to the eternal winds and allow new energies to enter your life. You are a creation that is vast and endless with no beginning and no end. Allow your life to flow like a river. The spirit of life will guide you and keep you safe. Now, this doesn't say you have to release the past person. If you want another chance with the past person, allow the new energies to be infused into the connection. But you gotta let go of the past version of them, the past pain of what happened, okay? Even the past person you were while you were connecting with them, okay? That's what releasing the past is about. Now, for some of you, you may reconnect with this person, level out anything that needs to be leveled out, and you will be embracing new opportunities. That's absolutely fine. Just be sure you're not going to regret, you know, another opportunity with someone that returns, okay? And, you know, everybody's going to make a different choice, and that's absolutely, you know, we have free will, okay? Let's see what else. Okay. Spirit, do you have anything else for the collective, please, regarding these returns, reunions? Okay. All right. This one didn't want to go back in the deck. I'm going to take it. All right. Divine will. Okay. So I did tell you a lot of these are divine rewrites. Okay. Your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust. Let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. All manifests in perfect timing. Now, a big message I'm getting from this is a lot of these connections, and I think I talked about this in the beginning, that didn't get off the ground before, okay? And that was actually the last DMDF reading I did. Delayed never meant denied, okay? Some connections weren't meant to move forward before because it wasn't time. One or both people wasn't ready, okay? Well, It's about to manifest. Remember I said divine timing is now. Have patience, all manifest in perfect timing. For some of you, that perfect timing will be in accordance with this second chance. Spirit, do you have anything else from this deck before I move into some other guidance cards? Okay, yeah. Alchemy. And many of you, okay, you've cleared your karma. You have, alchemized your life, many of these divine connections, okay? And it's about to manifest. This always reminds me of the magician, okay? And it's funny, you can see two beings outlined here with the eyes. For many of you, divine masculine, feminine. Your inner light shines when you are at peace with yourself and the world around you. Let go of the struggle and feel the beauty inside you. Allow all to just be and just be you. So moving into reconnections authentically, I feel that will be happening on both ends for many of you. The other message I'm getting from both of these, be in the flow. Don't worry about what the future of the connection is going to be. Let go of the past and be in the present moment, right? That is the point of creation, okay? So flow with it. Try not to put labels, parameters, boxes, boundaries around these reconnections. You can manifest whatever you want within them, okay? All right, now here we go. Bottom of the deck, love, compassion, and truth will heal the present situation. Remember when I was talking about soul, being in soul rather than ego, okay? Be honest with yourself. Discover what it is that you truly desire, then speak your truth clearly. Always speak with love and compassion, and know that the truth will never harm anyone when spoken from a place of love. So this is, Spirit encouraging you. Discover what it is you truly desire. And, if you feel intuitively led to reconnect with somebody that comes back, okay, talk to them, okay, get to know them, reconnect again, and discover what it is. You may discover you don't want it, but you may discover it's everything you've wanted. Resurrection, no more wounds, only love predicted for the future. Okay, I'm going to read the whole message. You are entering a time of great love and peace. Be patient and allow the current storm to clear. Resurrection. What have I been talking about this whole reading? Rewrites, redos, returns, reconciliation. So for many of you, these reconnections are very divinely guided, and they will be, and I'm hearing the word fruitful, okay? Yeah, look, patience, honesty. They're telling me to go one more, okay? Enjoy the journey of life. Be not afraid of its mysteries. What was I just saying about not worrying how it's going to unfold, being in the moment, right? Letting it unfold, being patient, being honest with yourself, with whoever you're reconnecting with, okay? Take a chance and follow your heart. Literally what I was saying in the beginning. You are guided and protected by Kuan Yin, goddess of mercy, compassion, and transformation. If you have been wavering about proceeding with something that is dear to you, then this is your confirmation. Just do it. This so Kuan Yin, okay, that might be relevant for someone. This is literally what I was talking about when I sat down to do this reading, okay? So let it unfold, okay? All right. Yeah, and this card on the top of the deck, Silver Vibrations, is about raising vibration, okay? Manifesting. Look at this next one. Aura of love. The union of light and dark, of earth and sky, balancer of anima and animus. The merger of two souls. Acknowledge the masculine and feminine, yin and yang, to create a perfect balance. I'm telling you, for many of you, these are divine counterparts, deep soulmates, twin flames. You've both ascended and risen up, and that's why this is coming back together. Wow. All right. Spirit, can I get some messages, general messages from these people that will be returning. I know a lot of them, look at that, bottom of the deck, I won't let you down. I know a lot of them will be, masculine energies taking action towards you. So let's see what they might have to say, okay? Just generally, collectively, okay? Yeah, all right. I wonder if you are happy without me. I miss hearing your voice, okay? Look, finding out the truth crushed me. For many of you, these people were people returning are seeing things differently. I was just going to say we're in denial. They told me to say it. Once they found out or saw things, look, top of the deck, I do love you. So maybe they didn't realize what they were feeling. They were involved elsewhere. They didn't see the potential of the connection. Now they see it. I do love you. Finding this out and realizing what they let go. Yikes, right? Crushed me. Okay, Spirit, additional messages, please. Thank you. Okay, right in my lap. I am not over you. Yep. I look for you everywhere at the bottom of the deck. I wonder how you feel. So look at this. I wonder if you're happy with me. I wonder how you feel. You inspire me. Top of the deck, I'm recovering. So this is a good indication too for many of you that have been dealing with people or were dealing with these people in the past, right, that had addiction issues. Some of them are currently recovering from the, I'm hearing close out of karmic cycles, okay? They're telling me 3 more, okay? Just being near you is intoxicating. I wish I could take back my words. So if they said, I don't want to be with you, I can't be with you, I don't feel the same, whatever this was, or if there was harsh arguments, anger, okay, and I often receive this as a strong chemistry card, especially where soul connections are concerned. Now, too, maybe somebody was intoxicated and said something really shitty to you in that state. They regret it, okay? All right, they said 3, so that would be 1 more. Yeah. And, the typical runner avoidant energy. I left you before you could leave me. That can also reflect abandonment wounding. So, that's a lot of what was happening with this. But what I'm getting here is, yeah, look, avoidant. I couldn't let you get close to me at the bottom of the deck. Look, I saved your text and messages. Do I still have a chance? Look, I was just going to say this. I'm becoming a better person. So that's the thing. These are people that are coming in changed, right? And if you don't open the door, you're not going to know if one of your person, one of your people that comes back is in this collective of people that have changed. Again, if somebody was toxic and abusive or a narcissist, use your good judgment, okay? Please, right? Okay. Guidance. Love heals fear. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people be less afraid. I feel what this is saying is, you have a choice. Love, soul, fear, ego. If you want something, if you want a reconnection, do not let anything hold you back from at least exploring it. Taking your time, right? Boom. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. We might be getting some timing here. Let me look. Hang on, guys. All right. So the new moon in Leo will be August 16th. Now, I do know that is sandwiched between 2 super moons, okay? So I feel for most of you, by August, the people reflected in this reading will have come forward, okay? Look, best friends, bottom of the deck, top of the deck, be bold and make the first move. So I'm telling you a lot of, and you know who has the burden of the first move, right? Guidance. Okay, now this is about water. It's going to be emotional when they come back in. So be prepared for that. Again, the best friends. Now this says true friends stick together no matter what. What I feel too, for many of you, there are going to be friendships that weren't acted on or never went to the next level. That's about to turn into love situations. The other guidance I'm getting from this is to nurture a solid foundation, right? Nurture the bonds of friendship and let it bloom how it's going to bloom, right? Bottom of the deck, happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen. Spirit, more guidance, please. I'm just going to get a few more of these and then I'm going to wrap it up. I think the message is clear. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. Listen to your true feelings. Mentioning this the whole reading. Listen to your heart, okay? Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong or isn't right for you, right? So again, too, keep it quiet. You don't want other people infusing their shit before, oh my God, look at the bottom of the deck, before you've made a decision, right? Keep that in mind. Your commitment is being tested. So, and for some of you, you know, it's, and I don't really believe in the way, okay, let me say it this way. I don't really believe in a universe that tests us. The universe always has our back in my, well, that's the way my guides give it to me, right? You know, okay, think about it. They're bringing the lyrics up. Anything that's worth my love is worth a fight, right? We only get one chance. Nothing ties our hands, okay? You're what I want. Listen to me. Nothing I want is out of my reach, you know? So are you going to step out of your comfort zone, right? To, you know, connect with your true feelings about a specific connection and take the chance, right? Okay. Spirit, anything else before I wrap up this reading about these returns, these rewrites, these redos? Okay. All right. Again, bring love into the situation and hold your vision. So if there is something here you really want to manifest, again, your commitment is being tested. Hold your vision. Do not take your eyes off of the prize. Okay. And again, coming from a heart space, okay, rather than an ego space. That's the way you're going to bring this, I'm hearing into balance. Yeah, through forgiveness. It's time to let go of anger or blame. So if you want these new opportunities, you got to let go of the anger. You got to be authentic. Look, relax. Everything's okay. One step at a time. So, you know, take it one step at a time, okay? Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. Be authentic. You know, open up to that forgiveness. Look, release negativity behind it. You're close to achieving your goal. So many of you have been desiring reconnections, and you're about to get your wish, okay? So, you know, treat it as such, right? An attitude of gratitude takes us a long way. What did I just say? A new start is coming. New moon energy. Now, we have the new moon solar eclipse on April 20th. New moon in Aries. And boy, that's an initiate thing. And this is our second back-to-back Aries new moon energy. So, you know, for those of you that have been desiring this new start energy, it is literally coming. If you want it, and this will be an opportunity, a time for healing, to heal connections from the past. Look at this, bottom of the deck, wish upon a star. Make a wish and expect the very best. So there you have it, folks. This is the guidance from Spirit about these returns. Again, use your intuition, your good sense, right? Your discernment. Spirit is not suggesting you fling open the door to abusers and horrible people. This is talking about, you know, good people that didn't make the best choices. They were acting from wound rather than wisdom, you know, and a lot of these returns are divinely guided because both people are in a better place, right? You know, separation, distance will often illuminate the truth of a connection, the truth of our feelings, right? Like, where was that one? No, it was at the bottom of the deck. You know, finding out the truth crushed me, right? So, you know, a lot of people are transcending ego, and that's what's coming back to you, you know, healed, healthy, whole, ascending people. So be open, okay? I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if this video helped you. Hit that like button for me so it gets pushed out to other people that may need the message, all right? Embrace the possibility, you know, for new energies within the connections, you know, you do value, you feel pulled to, well, re-explore, okay? I'm wishing you love, soul insight, and divine connection. Have a great day.